Good morning everyone, and welcome to our first Boone Street video. I thought I would give you all a tour of the garden. You can see Cheryl and our new intern Sean getting some work done. Cheryl's doing some weeding. We're about to put some seeds in, and Sean is shoveling some compost which we're going to put inside of our hoop house, and we are taking out all of the crabgrass that's invading all of that topsoil. We're going to put it down on top of the garden rows to add to some of our soil. There used to be houses on this entire block. This used to be one whole block of houses here, and they took the houses down. As you can see in the background, some of the houses aren't entirely in habitable condition. You can see you know, a lot of houses are boarded up here in the neighborhood, but there's some trash and things. And sorry for the spinning. You can see we've also got this other side of the lot. In the interest of time, we'll tour that another day. But you can see our picnic table and our sign over there. You've seen photos of that. And that's where we have our free community garden plot over there. But we'll turn back around. This is Boone Street right here. And we'll zoom in.
I mean, we'll put that on anyway. Because when I left y'all, when I left you.
Okay, here's our tulips that we put in over the fall. And they're closed up now in the cold. They'll open up in the warm weather. And you can see our fruit trees here. We've got some apple trees and some plum trees that are just starting to get the little tips of leaves. And we have some of the plum trees, like I said, and some apple trees, although I don't think we have the right pollinating trees. So we may or may not have apples. And you can see on our outside row here, the whole row goes all the way up in garlic. I'll kind of take a different angle so you can see how far up the garlic goes. And we planted that in the fall, and some shoots will start coming up for garlic scapes, which we can make into pesto and fry with eggs in the spring, and then we'll harvest garlic in the fall. And closing up, hi Cheryl and Sean. Taking a long video this time, but I feel like it's our first tour of the garden, so why not take a little bit of a longer video. And you can see back here, Cheryl's doing some weeding here. And we're going to be putting in some fall seeds, some radishes, carrots, and beets. And we'll be doing some peas as well inside and outside of the hoop house. And also some lettuce transplants and kale transplants. You can see a lot of these yellow flowers here. That's a kale plant that we had those really warm days early in March, so a lot of the kale has flowered. And we'll go to seed soon. I think I've heard that you can put the flowers in stir fries. I haven't tried that yet, but I know the chickens like it. And I'll just show you the lasagna beds, since that's an important thing at this time of year, is putting your compost down and putting in seeds. You can see a lot of the weeds coming up, a lot of the grass. To fight back the weeds, we put down a layer of cardboard, some leaf mold, which are leaves which have been sitting for about a year, some rabbit manure, some straw, and some newspaper. And we layered everything together, and as you can see, it's done a really good job of fighting back. As you can see, this grass that's coming up right here would be coming up everywhere. And we'll be doing some transplanting, probably of the lettuce transplants and the mustard green transplants into this area. And that's a tour of the garden. I wish I could Yep. And what Cheryl was just saying is the white flowers here are the tillage radish. Cheryl, did you want to explain what the tillage radish, why we put that in for?
So actually, because the winter was so mild, they didn't die back. So we might just pull them and put them in the compost pile. But normally in the winter time, the tillage radish they grow pretty long, and so they help to break up the soil. And usually the winter will kill them. Clearly that didn't happen because this one's going to seed. But usually the winter will kill them and they'll die and decompose and add more organic matter to the soil. So they're a good cover crop and they would also help till. But since this year they still helped us till, but we'll probably have to pull them. I don't think we're going to be able to actually till them in, so we'll probably pull them and put them in the compost pile instead. But they're pretty.
Yep, and you can see Sean adding to that giant pile of crabgrass roots that we're digging out of this compost because it totally invaded the pile. And I think that's a good place to stop. Hopefully we'll get a video of the hoop house soon. Thanks for watching a long video about Boone Street, and we'll see you soon. Bye.